Good morning. This is Maureen Drenville from the Helena Family YMCA. Today we're going to do a Pilates 1 class, which is for beginners, or anybody could do it actually, because you always can improve on anything in Pilates and make it better. But I'm recording this today from my home in the Helena Valley, so thank you for joining me today. Let's begin. Let's just sit tall, feet flat, knees bent, shoulders in their pockets, and lengthen tall out to the crown of your head. So let's release our legs and just roll yourself out onto the mat. As you roll out onto the mat, lengthen out through your spine. Go ahead and let your arms be on the mat next to your body, and gently let your knees sway side to side. Then bring your legs into center and let your knees open to exhale, close. Allow your feet to stay flat. The inside edges of your feet stay in together. Inhale to open, exhale to close. Do practice our Pilates breath as we move here. We inhale through our nose, we exhale out through the mouth. Let's just do one more time. Inhale to exhale, and keep your feet flat. Knees together, legs pressed together, and bring your arms skyward to work with our upper spine. So right here, reach those fingertips upward. I want you to be aware of your vertebrae between your scapulas on the mat, but also your rib cage area on the mat. Now release, let the shoulder blades glide into their pockets. Let's do that one more time. Reach them upward, let them glide down. We're gonna take those hands onto the mat. Lengthen out through your fingertips. Shoulders are in, reaching down your spine. Let's move to our lower spine, our pelvis, and begin to tilt our pelvis. So flatten your lower back. And release. Flatten your lower back. Just finding our neutral. One more time. Flatten that lower back. As you release here, let your pelvis lengthen out on the mat. Tailbone long on the mat. Hip bones pointed skyward. But your lower half, abs, your pelvic clock is parallel to the ground. Then let's practice zipping up. Start with your pubic bone, and I want you to draw that pubic bone like you're zipping up a very tight pair of jeans. Draw it to your belly button, then pull that belly button to your backbone. Let's do that again. Zip upward. Start with your pubic bone, zip upward to your belly button, pull that belly button to your backbone. And let's hold it there. Hold that belly button towards your backbone. Moving with some basic curls. Exhale, lift up into a curl. Let your arms float off the mat, fingertips reach towards your heels, and lower down. Exhale, lift up. As you lift up, try not to tilt your pelvis. I want you to engage those lower abdominal muscles, stabilizing. Engage your pelvic floor also. Exhale. Do one more. And lower down. Let your head float side to side. And just bring your gaze back to skyward. We're going to move into our 100. You can do two options here. Your feet can stay flat on the floor if you would like to, or you can draw your legs up into that tabletop position. As you raise them to tabletop, remember knees are stacked, are lined up with your hip bones, and you do want to be careful not to flatten that lower back, so no rolling your pelvis here. Let your pelvis be long out on the mat. Okay? So we're going to exhale, come into a curl. We do two, break our 100 down to 2 sets, so we do 50. Let's inhale to exhale. Keep the shoulders reaching down your spine. Let's inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale. One more breath at this one. Inhale to exhale. And lower down. Float your head side to side. No, you can also have the options to keep those shoulders on the mat in your head. So I'll leave my legs at tabletop and I'll stay on the mat this time. So let's exhale, lift into a curl if that's available for you. And we're going to begin to pump our arms. To inhale, exhale. Let that rib cage draw towards your hip bones. Inhale to exhale. Long out through your fingertips. Try not just to pump the wrist. Inhale to exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale to exhale. in our last breath. Inhale to exhale. And lower down. Lower your legs and let your knees gently sway side to side. We're going to stretch out our left leg. Then I want you to flex and let your left foot be standing against a wall. Bring your right leg tabletop, hands behind your knee. We're going to move with single leg stretch. Single leg circle. Let's exhale, lengthen our leg. First, we'll begin just with some stretches. Bend your knee to lengthen your leg. Inhale to bend your knee. Exhale to lengthen. One more. Bend your knee to lengthen. Let's leave it lifted, and we're going to flex our foot to lengthen. Flex your foot to lengthen your foot. Flex your foot to lengthen. Flex to lengthen. And let's leave it flexed here, and we're going to roll our ankle one way and the other way. And then leave your leg lengthened. Externally rotate your right leg. Single leg circle. Take your leg past center line or towards the left. Draw it down and up. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale. Know your movement may be very small, but we're not in a race to get out 100 of these. Up on top, reverse it. Inhale to exhale. We stir through the hip. Try not to move through your waistline. Inhale to exhale. One more. Up on top, then bend your right knee in. Give it a stretch. And release. Right leg goes out on the mat. And flex your right foot. Draw your left leg into tabletop, hands behind your thigh. And let's lengthen our leg. Inhale to bend it. Exhale to lengthen. Bend to lengthen. One more. Let's leave it lifted, and let's flex our foot to point it. Flex your left foot to point it. Inhale to exhale. Let's leave it flexed and roll your ankle one way and the other way. And leave your leg up. Hands on the mat next to your body. Lengthen out through that left leg. Be able to wiggle those toes though. Don't point so strongly that you get cramps. Take it past center line. Draw it down and up. Inhale, keep your hip bones pointed skyward. Inhale to exhale. And we also want to stay lengthened in the waistline here. Up on top, reverse it. Inhale to exhale. One more. Up on top, draw your knee in. And release. Hands come back onto the mat and your legs come into tabletop. So let's move with single leg stretch today. We're going to come into a curl. And straighten out your left leg. Left hand on your right knee, right hand on your ankles. Shoulders are the pockets. You can stay on the mat if you need to with this. But we're going to inhale, switch. Exhale. Please listen to your body, especially your neck and shoulders. If you've got those neck issues, you might want to stay on the mat for part of it and come up for part of it. Two more. Inhale to exhale. Last one. Inhale to exhale. And come down. Go ahead and float your head side to side. Do check your shoulders out, no tension. Hands on the mat, legs at a tabletop. Moving with a double leg stretch. We're going to break it down today. Let's inhale, lengthen our legs up. Keep your knees lined up with your hip bones. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lengthen. You may only lift part way depending where you are. And bend your knees. I do want you to be careful not to flatten that lower back. Get that belly button, keep it drawn to the backbone. One more. And bend it. Arms. Let's work with our arms. We're going to inhale, take those arms up to 90. Out in a T. Pull them down strong. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale. Let's just do one more time. Then we're going to join the two of them. So you can stay on the mat here, or you could be in a curl. So look at your thighs. We're going to inhale. Arms will go up as legs go up. Bring them out wide Draw those knees in. Inhale to exhale. Try to keep your gaze at your thighs and stay lifted up over your rib cage. We're going to do one more. And come down. And let's take our legs up. Okay. So remember, if you have to have soft knees, please keep those knees a little bent, or you can take them up. We're going to move with scissors. So again, you can stay on the mat with this one, or you can come up into a curl. If you're on the mat, just going to have your hands behind your, we'll go left thigh, right, both legs up, and lower that right leg just a little bit. We're going to inhale, switch to exhale. Inhale to exhale. You may be into a curl. You can separate those legs a little bit more. Try to reach those arms up on that leg as far as you can. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale to exhale. Last breath. Inhale to exhale. Both legs come up and bring those knees down out of your curl. So take a second, float your head side to side. Now we're going to bring our hands strong on the mat next to our body and bring your legs up. So today, we're going to work through the hips, an adductor movement. Again, knees bent if you need to be, but heels together, toes apart. We're going to open those legs up. Just as wide as your mat, flex your feet to draw them closed. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale. Lengthen. No matter where you are, even if your knees are bent, still think about lengthening away from your body. Inhale to exhale. 2 more. Last one. And draw those legs in. And we'll bring our feet flat on the mat. Again, hands on your mat next to your body. We're going to come into shoulder bridge. So let your feet be hip width apart. I want you to exhale, lift up. Feet pressed firm into the mat. And roll it out. 1 vertebrae at a time. Try not to let your head nod as you roll out through your spine. Exhale, lift up. Gaze should stay skyward and roll it out. And lift up to roll it out. And lift up to roll it out. Just go 1 more time. Lift up to roll it out. And then let's lift up and stay lifted. Okay. So engage strong. Think about being zipped up, pubic bone to that belly button to the backbone. Lengthen out through your tailbone. Shoulders in their pockets. Foot taps. We're going to bring right leg into tabletop. We're going to tap to raise. We got 1, 2. We only do 4, 3, 4. Push that foot down to drop your other one. And tap to raise. Be light on that tap. Put that foot on the mat. And roll yourself out. Nice. Let your legs gently sway side to side. And then we're going to straighten our legs out. We are going to move into side leg series. So line yourself up with the back of your mat. Bottom arm is straight out. That left arm is straight out. Right hand right in front of your rib cage. Okay. Your gaze should be forward. Be careful not to bend in your neck. Looking at your feet. You don't need to watch your feet. We're going to bring our legs to the front corner of our mat and externally rotate. Heels together, toes apart. Zip up, hips stacked, shoulders stacked here. Front backs. Top leg comes forward. Exhale to bring it back. Pull that belly button to the backbone. Forward to bring it back. Try not to arch your back here. Also try not to let your shoulders move as you move your leg. Inhale to exhale. 1 more. Right here, leave it in the back and then flex your foot. Let your foot be parallel with the mat. and tap it down to raise it up. Some inner thigh work. Tap to raise. Just raising it hip height. Keep your leg lengthened. One more. And heels together, toes apart for up, down. Bring that right leg up to lengthen down. Bring it up to lengthen down. Bring it up to lengthen down. Two more. Last one. And leave it down. Let's do passe. So we're going to bend the right knee. Trace your right foot up the inside of your left leg. Lengthen, flex together. You can be a little smaller in that range of motion if you need to be for your body, for your hips. Reverse it. So leg can come straight up, bend the knee, trace it out. Remember, you can be small with that movement if you need to. Last one. And let's circle that top leg 5 times. Let's go 1. Click your heels. 2, 3, 4, 5. And reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. Let those legs lift. We're going to click our heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And release. We're going to press up. Switch it around. Come to the other side. Again, set yourself up. Bring those legs to the front corner of your mat and externally rotate. So let's move with front back. Left leg forward to take it back. Inhale to exhale. We're going to go one more. Leave that left leg in back and flex that left foot. Tap it to raise it, inner thigh. One more. And bring your legs together, heels together, toes apart for up, down. Left leg comes up to lengthen down. Flex to lengthen. One more. To move with passe. So bend your left knee. Lengthen that left leg skyward. Flex, bring in your heels together. Again, remember you can do a smaller range of motion if you need to. Move it the opposite. Oops, sorry, straight up. Bend the knee, lengthen out. Straight up, bend the knee, lengthen out. Last one. Let your heels be together, toes apart. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let those legs float up. Click them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release. Lower those legs. Roll onto your bellies. And let your arms stretch out. Legs out. Forehead on the mat. And pull that belly button to your backbone. Arms out the front corners of your mat. And let's do some swim prep. So we're going to exhale to lift our left leg. And lower. Let's exhale to lift our right leg. And lower. We're going to lift that right arm. To lower. Lift your left arm. To lower. Let's lift left leg, right arm. We're going to tap them 5 times. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Stack your hands. Let your forehead rest on your hands and just gently rock your hips side to side. hands stay stacked. I want you to lift gently in your chest. So just pull those elbows back just a little bit and lift just a little bit in your chest. Shoulders nice into their pockets. So reach them down your spine. And right here, be tall out through the crown of your head. Think about lengthening through the crown of your head. Abs are engaged. Belly button pulled strong to your backbone. We're going to do leg lift. Right leg, let's exhale, lift to lower. And lift to lower. And no, you can lower down a little bit more if you need to for your back. Never want pain in our body. I mean, we are using muscles, so we do want to feel our muscles being used, but we don't want pain. One more. And lower down. Left leg, let's lift to lower. And lift. Always check your shoulders. Check your length. Let's go one more. Then lower down, and again, rock your hips gently side to side. Shoulders are in their pockets, legs are together. We're going to lift gently. Again, check your form. Move with right leg, single leg kick. We're going to bend the right knee. We pulse it in 2 times. 1, 2, lengthen out. Flex that foot to bring it in, then lengthen out through your leg. 1, 2. One more. Other leg. Flex your foot. 1, 2, lengthen. 1, 2. Two more. The last one. Lower all the way down and rock your hips gently side to side. So I'd like us to draw our arms back and press ourselves up. Just let yourself rest back into a child's pose for a moment. Then draw yourselves onto your hands and knees. Let your hands be shoulder width apart, fingertips fanned out, knees hip width apart. And I want you to make sure that you're not swaying your back, but engage. Be lifted away from the ground. A little spinal stability. We're going to slide out our right leg and lift it up hip height. Okay? Let's try to flex that foot if you can. So if it's available, you can take that left arm straight out. Or if you can just maybe come onto your fingertips or lift it a little bit off the mat. But be where you are. But we're going to inhale to exhale. Just going to do one more breath. Lower the arm to lower the leg. We're going to slide out that left leg. Lift it up hip height, flex your foot. Get that belly button to the backbone. Take out that right arm. Remember, be where you are. Be on that fingertips. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale. We'll just do one more breath. Lower the arm to lower the leg. And again, sit back in child's pose. And we'll bring ourselves up and we come to a seated position. So let those legs come out. So sit tall. Let's rotate to the left leg. Just hinge down. Just relax. No tension in the neck and shoulders. I want you to breathe with this. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. And then let's draw ourselves into center. And again, just breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Just let yourself come as deep as is available for you. Then we're going to go to the right leg. Again, breathing. Last breath. And come back into center. And just raise yourself up. Shoulders, of course, reaching down your spine. Soles of your feet together in a large diamond shape here. Just relax those knees. Okay. Shoulders in their pockets. Just draw ourselves up tall. We're going to hinge out of the hips. We're just going to bring ourselves forward on our exhale. Try not to slump into it and hang your head. Okay. Inhale to exhale. One more breath. And draw yourself up tall. Remember, take those shoulders, roll them back, reaching down your spine. And thanks for joining me today. We'll see you next Tuesday. Have a great afternoon and a great weekend. Bye.